Mani Ratnam's heroines are always special in one way or another, and there is a huge fan following for those heroines. His female characters are ahead of its times. Look at Anjali from Agni Nakshatram. They are gentle yet headstrong. Look at Divya in Maunaragam. They are loving yet stubborn. Look at Shakti. They are free spirited and yet can be vulnerable. Look at Geetanjali. You can see that they have the courage to love, but they also possess the courage to walk away from that love with equal passion. Look at Dr. Leela. His heroines are soft, yet they are carrying an aura of revolution. The strong female character in his movies is what makes the movie special, I feel. Here, we are revisiting some of his popular female characters and let's see, are there really strong female characters in Indian cinema? Or whether they fail in some aspects. But before jumping into Mani Sir's heroines, let me introduce a word, FITMUS Test. Listen to me, it's not litmus test, it is FITMUS Test. FITMUS Test is actually a short form of the Female Integrity Male Utility Sensitivity Test. This FITMUS Test is an Indian method of analyzing female characters in a film. It helps bring out whether the women-centric films are really convey the message of women empowerment. It demands that the movie should meet certain parameters in order to pass this test. First one is, we need films to have female character integrity. That means there should be a character consistency in the film. Secondly, that the female characters should not be there for mere male utility. And finally, the female characters should be handled with cultural sensitivity. If a movie meets all these three parameters, we can consider it as a good one when it comes to women empowerment or feminism. Let's understand this more by picking Divya from Maunaragam. If you observe Divya from Maunaragam, from the very beginning, Divya is unpretentious. One side she is playful, other side she is obedient. She is not part of the crowd. And the way Mani Ratnam established this nature is beautiful. Divya never wants to marry a stranger, something that other girls in 80s happily accept. So Divya is against the odd. For Divya, love is a silent symphony, eka Maunaragam. Divya communicates with and reads the other in the silence. So the character consistency from the beginning to end is okayish for Maunaragam. Because even in the climax, the shades of Divya remain same. She is not changing that much. So character consistency is perfect here. Now let's see the second parameter, that is the male utility. The male utility test, which says that a film fails the FITMUS test if the female characters are present for male utility. I strongly feel this is where Mani Sir's heroines failed miserably. Be it Roja, be it Shakti, be it Divya, all these characters hate their heroes initially. Later, when they learn that heroes are trying to do good to them, they change their mind and fall in love with the heroes. And eventually, they are standing for them. So we can say that female characters, mostly in almost all the Mani Ratnam films, female characters are standing for their male counterpart. Because of this one reason, I would say that Mani Sir's films fail FITMUS test. Because the female characters are actually a male utility in his films. Now the third parameter. When talking about cultural sensitivity, each film had its own style of representing it in its beautiful form. Mostly, Mani Sir's heroines are from upper class orthodox community except a few like Meghna from Dil Se. Be it the dress code, the slang and the lifestyle, or all these are flawless in his movies. So we can say that cultural sensitivity is perfect in his movies, there is nothing much to do with that. So if you do a fitness test with any Mani sir movies, it mostly fails in the second parameter, that is male utility. Even though the films have strong female characters, it is somewhere injected in the mind of the audience that women empowerment is all about forgiving the worst form of patriarchy and living for the male gender of the society. So this is something very common in all Mani Ratnam movies, and you can see that. Be it Dil Se, be it Roja, be it Maunaragam, or be it any recent films as well. The FITMUS test analysis gives a new perspective to analyze Indian movies. This test can be applied to any movie and tested for women empowerment portrayed in the mainstream media. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope next week we will meet again.